My name is Samuel Eni, this is That Grape Juice. Here in Cineworld, it's the square. There's just been this longing to find out more about Mufasa's journey and how he became king of the jungle. Well, we find out here tonight. Let the story begin.
That grape juice.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I was asking, is it that grape juice or is it that grape juice?
It's that grape juice.
It should be that grape juice.
Oh yeah?
What was it like taking on this project, Seth?
It was cool, you know. Very rare to get that here in the script and you feel like a kid again, this way. But this immediately reconnected me to being a kid, watching Lion King for the first time. But it's the Lion King for I think a more complex world.
It was very flattering to be asked back. I was shocked to find myself in the 2019 film, and shocked and very grateful to be a part of this. And Seth Rogen and I, we played Timon and Pumbaa. You know, in the 2019 movie, we got to establish our version of the characters, and so this time we felt confident going in, at least a little more confident. We improvised a ton. A lot of that is in the movie, and it's just really fun.
How was it like balancing the humor and emotional depth of this prequel?
I'm not sure Timon and Pumbaa have a ton of emotional depth. We're really kind of helping narrate the story.
Yeah.
We're there for comic relief in this time, even more than in the original, I think. But the central story in Mufasa is very intense and very emotional, very exciting. And Timon and Pumbaa kind of keep it rolling, trying to make it about themselves when it's not.
I heard you're a very big Beyonce fan. So
Obviously.
So I want to know, what was it like being on set? What was it like working with her and Blue Ivy being added to this amazing franchise?
Incredible. I always have to keep my cool around her because I don't want to like freak her out.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a fan. And she was at the premiere in LA last night, and we were actually lined up backstage together. Just the way that it worked out, it was Seth, me, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, and she gave me and Seth a big hug. It was really cute. She's always lovely, and it's just an honor to be in her orbit at all.
Yeah. Working with Barry Jenkins, the legendary Barry Jenkins, how did he help elevate this version of Mufasa Lion King?
Oh man, Barry Jenkins knocked it out of the park. He did a spectacular job, and he brought such complexity to this family adventure film that you don't always see in a family movie. It's pretty sophisticated in that way. You know, Mufasa isn't perfect. He's not a flawless leader. Scar, aka Taka, was not always a villain. He really brought so much humanity to it, and that's all Barry Jenkins, I think.
It was a lot of preparation, just watching the prior films, doing singing lessons, voiceover lessons, but it was every time we got in the booths, we just had a lot of fun. We shook all that off.
What was it like adding Beyonce and Blue Ivy to this creativity, to this space, to this new movie?
Yeah, I mean, especially Blue Ivy being new to this, this being like her film debut, she's so incredible at it. I never got to work with her, actually, but it's just great to see. Blue Ivy is my castmate, that's really cool.
Amazing. And lastly, working with Barry Jenkins, the iconic legendary Barry Jenkins, how did he help elevate this edition of Mufasa the Lion King and bring it to life?
You know, I think Barry brings depth and just character-driven stories to us, no matter the medium, and he did the same thing here. But what I think people don't know about Barry is he's really just like a really hilarious person. And so he brought a real heart to the story, and I think it can be felt in the story.
What makes Mufasa the Lion King, this version, such a beautiful addition to the franchise?
It
gives context. I grew up on the original, and watching this, it gives me so much more understanding about all the characters that we love from the original. Like even understanding that Mufasa and Scar Taka were actually in a sort of brotherhood initially. I didn't get that from the original, so it was beautiful to see that. It just feels like I understand the entire world so much better.
Now this is going to be broadcast to a newer generation, a younger generation. What would you want them to take away from this?
How important communication is. I can see how a conversation or two could have led the brothers in a different direction.
How was it working with Beyonce and Blue Ivy, and how did they shape the energy and creativity on the set?
It's such a privilege, to be fair. She touched my shoulder yesterday.
No.
Yeah, so I'm never watching that touch again.
What was it like exploring like the origins of such a story, iconic story, from one of the most iconic characters?
I got to like kick everything apart and actually find out more things about me, and I also had to forget about the character that I know. That Scar, that evil Scar. Taka at the start, he's actually very like kind and empathetic, and I just had to forget about everything and just like get my head in the game and think of this one character, almost like he was simple.
A lot of it was standing on my own in a room and just trying to be funny into a microphone. So it was a surreal experience at times. So finally to see it also after the combination of 3 years of making it is really exciting.
the newer generation who are going to watch this for the first time, and this is going to be their first time as well. What would you like them to take away from it?
Lessons about responsibility and power and how to use power responsibly. You can use power for bad or for good, and I think that is a really powerful lesson that the film teaches, and how things are nuanced and difficult, and you have to make difficult decisions sometimes.
Right, red carpet all done and over now. I'm so excited because we got most of the cast, not all of them, but the main important is I'm about to head in and have some fun and enjoy the Mufasa Lion King. And wow, this brings back so much memories. My name is Samuel Eni. Make sure you stay tuned. The interviews are golden. Signing out.